It's election night in a swing state, and America is having a full meltdown. Deepfakes are everywhere. Hackers are giggling overseas. Cable news is yelling fraud like it's a drinking game. Election integrity. The simple idea that every real vote gets counted once, fairly, without ghosts, bots, or magic ballots, is hanging by a thread. Enter Elena Ramirez, exhausted history grad student and reluctant campaign volunteer. A mysterious package from her late grandfather arrives, his beat-up copy of the Federalist Papers, covered in sarcastic red ink notes. Flipping through in a panic, Elena starts having wild echoes, time travel visions where she drops into 1788 like she's wearing yoga pants at a founding father's roast. First vision, a smoky Philadelphia tavern. Alexander Hamilton struts in, wig slightly crooked, and launches into Federalist number 68 like he's dropping the mic of the century. He explains the Electoral College. Each state picks electors equal to its senators, plus House members. Those electors meet once in their own states and vote for president and vice president. Need 270 out of 538 to win. No sitting congressman or federal official can be an elector. They serve one temporary job only. Hamilton grins and says, "The mode of appointment affords a moral certainty that the station will be filled by characters preeminent for ability and virtue. Nothing was more to be desired than that every practicable obstacle should be opposed to cabal, intrigue, and corruption, especially from foreign powers." He built the system to stop exactly today's nonsense: foreign bribes, insider cabals, and temporary mob passions sweeping the nation. It forces candidates to win a real republic, not just scream loudest in a few big cities. Elena's laughing when the door bursts open. In storms Republicus, the fiery anti-federalist from anti-federalist number 72, waving his quill like a sword. He roasts Hamilton mercilessly. Is it necessary? Is it rational that the sacred rights of mankind should thus dwindle down to electors of electors, and those again electors of other electors? This seems to be degrading them even below servant of servants. Republicus is furious. Why hand the people's power to some mysterious middleman? What if these electors become kingmakers? What if the president uses influence to make the office hereditary? He wants power straight from the people, not filtered through elites. Hamilton fires back. In a huge, diverse country, pure direct democracy would let coastal crowds or flashy demagogues dominate. The Electoral College protects the constitutional republic, forcing broad coalitions, respecting small states, and guarding against tyranny of the majority. Elena watches the two dead guys bicker like rival podcasters, while modern chaos rages outside. Cyber attacks, viral lies, and trust collapsing faster than a bad poll. The echoes fade. Back in the watch party, the networks finally call it. After recounts and paper trail audits, the Electoral College does its stubborn job. 270 electors, certified. No midnight server miracles. The system, clunky, criticized, and still standing, holds again. Elena climbs on a table, grandfather's book raised high. Listen up. Hamilton and Republicus were both half right and both a little ridiculous. The anti-federalists feared elites stealing power from the people. Hamilton feared corruption, foreign meddling, and mob rule. They gave us guardrails for a reason. Election integrity is the oxygen of this republic. If we stop believing votes are counted fairly, once, accurately, without dilution, the whole experiment dies with a shrug and a meme. The Electoral College isn't perfect, but it's brilliant. It makes candidates campaign everywhere, not just in a handful of giant cities. It keeps us a constitutional republic instead of turning us into whatever pure democracy Twitter wants this week. Technology changed. Horses to hackers, pamphlets to deepfakes, but human nature didn't. Ambitious, sneaky, and occasionally dumb. That's why we still need the firewalls they built in 1788. The room mixes cheers, groans, and awkward claps. Elena steps down as her phone blows up with a viral clip. Grad student roasts 1788 Twitter fight over your vote. Later that night, alone with the old book, she whispers to the margins, "Thanks, Grandpa. We're still having the same argument 238 years later, but at least we're still arguing instead of swinging." Dawn breaks over the Capitol. The Republic, messy, satirical, and stubbornly alive, survives another election. Because election integrity isn't optional. It's the one thing standing between us and the next failed social media poll. And somewhere in the afterlife, Hamilton and Republicus are still debating, while Elena occasionally jumps in with memes. Help us restore our republic. Vote Rachel Davis for U.S. Senate this November 3rd.